oh, Nintendo emailed me and they rejected my game. Fine. The X-Human demo is finally gone. It's launched last Monday, so you can go check it out. Check the link in the description. We'll go straight to the download site. It's on Wix, so cool, and why it's not on Steam is a long story, and it's a very annoying story. But first link will also take you to the why that I am doing this. Now, because this is a series and a journey previously on X-Human Devlogs, I am 2 weeks behind, but I revolutionized the level up. It's kind of whack, but it's very cool. And I'm scraping at the barrel for time. Either I finish the stress system and everything, the tendrils, and link it to one of 4 quick select wheels, yeah boy, or I just set a timer to unlock it and hope you're fighting at that point, because I am not delaying it. The date is set. Actually, the date's already done, so ha! But after this video, I will be focusing a lot more on the building a community thing. While the Kickstarter is live, it'll be building a community as much as I can. So, catching up, I could just cut half the first cutscene out and have it remake most of the cutscene, and time I will cut some lines though and check the audio. What's mom and dad?
They're the big people that tell you what to do.
So it actually sounds way more like a girl instead of just me doing a voice. About an hour later, I budgeted 3 days for it, and bam, we're done. Budget smashed out of the water there, and it goes straight into the tank. So the next thing was loudness, and we discovered some things that I really want to fix with the characters, because of working on the stress system again. The revolutionary new version of the level up system, that's what the stress system is. I found that I can just use a raycast hit distance that is built into the raycast, but not in the way I was using it, so it was weird implementation. And it didn't change anything anyway. No matter what I chucked at this problem for a long time, it just sidestepped me, and what I need is to get the position of where the raycast hits, so I can tell how close the thing is to biting your face off. Because of the raycast ignoring the collision, it goes straight to the center of the object, which it should be simple implementation, but it just ignores the collider completely. And worse, when I put the object in a different position, the distance changes. If I lure it backwards, the distance will go down. It's not relative. Found it. When I moved it to the 0 point, bam, everything works perfectly. I have heard about this problem before. My world is 4,000 meters big, so all of the values are being rounded for drive space and it's losing accuracy. A floating point or floating error. Floating origin error was the second one. And they are very similar but different, because one messes with the code calculations and can be accounted for, and the other one messes with the world points, which is very annoying. So, how does Zelda do it? Apparently, Zelda just moves the world according to where you are, and a lot of games do actually do this, but if you're paying a very close attention, you can tell. I don't think Zelda's doing it though. Also, apparently, from the same person, starting the player at the 0 point will fix everything, because it's mostly relative to that. And it does! It works very nicely, and it doesn't have any impact on the distance even when I get to that 2,000 to 4,000 meters out, because of having the world at the center. Roughly, I'd say. There are some problems in the stress system, but what's there isn't bad at all. And I forgot to add the visual for this, but I just need to limit the stress system to something that's not 700. And for now, good night. The match distance is now 80 with some simple division. The next day was more emails. I have images and fine art, award tiers, and sent it, and immediately it was accepted. Very nice. So I launched the pre-launch campaign with 3 days left, and then I did an Instagram story for all my friends to see and share. Emailed YouTubers that I thought would like the reason behind this stream until like. Then the next day I rested. Did a few more emails, and then I just did some gaming ins before going to the job on Saturday. Now the stress system works, but the collider, after a bunch of menial stuff like making 4 quick select wheels, actually work with the number keys and hopefully controller, because yeah, it didn't happen the same way before. We got all yep. When I made it input based from combining the melee smacky smacks halfway through the attack and then freezes for a bit, kinda works, but not good. Can dig around, and there wasn't a problem with the bow attacks because it's connected to